What's up, guys?
I guess I'll just get started.
Wait till y'all join. So this was a comment reminding y'all that I do read my comments. I do read my comments, so if you guys want me to draw a specific something, go ahead and comment. And you just might see it on the next live, who knows? But this one, it was like a duck channel. Wanted me to do a rubber duck. And you know, we've all grown up with rubber ducks. I'm sure 99.9% of us had a rubber duck when we were little as like a bathtub toy. So we can definitely all relate to it. So that's why. Give this one some. It's a beautiful day out too. Nice and windy. Very beautiful day. Also, my objective is to make this as real as possible, right? So that's kind of what I do on all my artwork. My objective is to make it as real as possible. So that way it's worth y'all's while, and it looks better. Because it wouldn't really make any sense if I just chalked everything in base form, you know? I think that's why y'all watch me too, because I make it look as real as possible. So right now, those of y'all just joining, I'm just getting the base coat applied. What's up, Morgan? FP Ibobera. What's up, man? Sai was good. Make sure you share this live if you can. You can share this live with your friends. They can be watching this live too. And then get more eyeballs. And it'll grow my channel, which is definitely a plus. So I'm just filling in as much of the color as I can. Got a lot of grooves to work with, but it's all part of the process. It's just part of the surface I work on. The surface is too rough, so you have to apply a lot of the color. And because it's too rough and has a lot of erosion and dips and grooves, and it's almost like it's sanding the chalk. What's up, Carlos? Fatma was good. Those of y'all that are not subbed, please hit the subscribe button. It means the world to me. It'll also help grow this channel. That way I can continue to bring y'all some amazing art as time goes on. Alright, so that's pretty good for the base color. Now, basically I'm just coloring everything, right? And then I'm gonna come in with like the black and white to create some sort of depth. And that's where it gets like really good. So just bear with me, guys. It is a process. Art will always be a process. Eyes. Go ahead and make them black already. Even though the cinder block is on the darker side, we could have just kept it uncolored. But I just like coloring everything just because it looks more finished. Okay. This is in my way. Okay. Mad Dog McGee was good, bro. Platypus, I did parry the platypus already, like 2 days ago. All right, so now we know that this rubber duck is more of the spherical shape, right? We know this, so that's exactly how I'm going to look at this. I'm going to make it as spherical as possible, which means circular, and I'm going to go according to the shape. So I'm applying some shadow, as you can see, like so, and I'm gonna blend it, right? So this area is the furthest from the light, so this will be full of shading too. This is wing. That's gonna be have some shading too. And we will see how that goes. So now I'm just spreading the shadows here. See? I'm contouring it with the shape of him. We know he's circular, right? So I'm moving and manipulating the shadows to the shape of his head. See that? So it does look like it's legitimately a part of him. Same process right here. Doing the same thing. Why am I starting up here? Because his head is also going to produce some shadows because it's so big, right? And this shadow is being produced. You see that? I'm contouring the shadows to the shape of the body. Now the wing needs some love too. Can't forget the wing. Now this is just a rough draft, guys, but I'm showing you where the shadows will be. Arno, what's good? Mobot, please teach me. I am teaching you. Keep watching the live and you'll learn some new tips and tricks, okay? Alright, so now, because it's still kind of lighter than what I like, we're gonna darken the shadows a little more. You see how I'm not applying too much? I'm not applying a lot, right? Just enough to where the first coat of shading acts like a semitone instead of the full thing. You see what I'm saying? So semitones is more of like a mid-tone, semitone, mid-tone. So the first coat is acting like a gray now. See what I'm saying? So now the blend is a little better. Add some more dark to the very bottom, because this is going to be like, the very bottom is the darkest point, right? And basically it's the artist's job to make it look like it's supposed to be there, okay? So it's my job to show y'all that this duck belongs here. And that's what I'm trying to do. See how the shadows got a little better? More darker in the right spots. Ballerina 971 was good. Thank you guys for subbing, or not subbing, for viewing. If you're not already subbed, please hit the subscribe button. It'll just help me grow my channel. All right, so I'm doing the same process, right? Same process. I'm just dragging the shadows and manipulating where I want these shadows to be. See? And be careful. If you're working on center block like I am, be careful. Your fingers will get cut if you're not careful. So it's best if you're working on like regular sidewalk. I think regular sidewalk is a little more smoother. It's a better surface for your hands. I'm just doing this because I have a center block wall. And it's just more convenient. Okay. So now that we have some shadow going, I'm going to, let me see, I could probably apply some shadow right here. And guys, if you feel like it's too dark, don't worry about it. You can always come back with the yellow and then kind of soften the shadows down, okay? Many times I come in and it's too dark and I'm like, man. And you just come back with the shadow. Queen Gragra Swirl, what's good? Marilyn, what's up? Lyra, it's all good. Better late than never. So see, look at, so I'm coming back with the yellow, right? To kind of soften my previous shadows so it doesn't look so dark. Okay? So it flows better. And then what do? We blend again. All this is repetition, guys. Remember, when we're blending, we're contouring the blend to the image, right? So it still produces that circular shape that we want to see. Okay? I just like doing an outline just to give it some sort of separation between the shadows. It just, I don't know, it looks cleaner in my opinion. Which means if I did that, this needs to be dark. And everything works together, guys. Everything works together. See that? And we got some yellow we applied. to focus on that extra yellow we had added. That way it can soften the shadows. As you can see, shadows are getting soft. See that? Shadows are getting softer. Add some black here so it can differentiate the wing from the body. I'm just touching up the shadows here so it looks like it's all one and together. What do y'all think so far? Looks good? See the difference though? I'm trying to see how it looks on the phone. Advice by Sammy. Thank you for the subscription. It means a lot. Thank you, thank you. So, thank you, Lyra, for the sub. Gabriella was good. AJ, draw Pikachu. I've drawn Pikachu about 2 weeks ago. Imperial Dragon, Dragonix. Anyone Jewish here? All right, so now we've added the shadows, right? Might need to be a little darker in my opinion. Right here. I say it needs to be a little darker because I wanted to match what we got here. This looks really dark and really strong, but everywhere else is not as strong as I would like it to be, so it's just trial and error, guys. You're seeing what works, what can be better, and you just keep working at it until it meets your standards, I guess. You just keep working on it. You can keep manipulating the color. The more swipes you do, believe it or not, you're still moving the color around. Might be a little harder, but you are moving the color around, okay? You just keep adding more if you feel like you need to add more. I would say that's pretty decent. Some black right here. All right, so now, I don't know why I grabbed a blue, but I did. Yeah, add some brown in the mix. Adding some more color to the beak. All right, so now we're gonna add some white. White's gonna make everything pop, okay? Details what makes a painting. It does, Michael, appreciate it. Aileen. Don't know what that means. I've been trying to learn more. Chris. Pop that bill out using black. And a nostril. Yeah, I already added a nostril. I'm going to focus on the white real quick, and I'll work on the beak afterwards. Let's see. All right, so we're going to add some highlights, right? We're not going too crazy, but we do understand that we need some sort of lighting. All this is just imagination, right? You're imagining where the light source will hit, and then you're just going according to the light. If it's too much, once again, come back with the base color, and then it should be better. Some highlights will be like right here, just like that. Right here we'll have some highlights. The wing have some highlights. All right, and then we blend, guys. We blend and then we see where we're at, okay? Even though my fingers are dirty, we can still blend. Because you're not going too crazy. You're just kind of lightly brushing the highlights into areas that need it. Just like that, and we're still contouring to the circle shape head, so he doesn't lose his shape, okay? If we need to add more highlights, we can. Just gotta trust the process sometimes. This right there. Just trust the process. See, the white also creates like a mid-tone, almost like a gray. When it gets closer to the black colors. Okay, just like that. Notice I'm just spreading the tip of the white. I'm not going too crazy on it. I feel like it needs more. Go ahead and add some more. See, I'm going just on the edge of it. Just taking our time, trying to make sure the highlights are where we want them to be. I do have some grooves here. So just bear with me. These grooves make it that much more difficult, but you can still make some good things happen. Lightly. Sometimes I can't tell how it looks. I got to take a step back real quick. Like I said, guys, it is a little more difficult because of the grooves. So I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I got going on, okay? And you guys can come back with the yellow if you want. The yellow will also, the base color softens shadows, but it also, I guess you can say softens highlights too. And that just means it, what does that really mean? I'm trying to think of the words. It just calms the highlights down, I guess you could say. That way it doesn't look so so pale looking, you know what I mean? See? It's a subtle change, but the fact that the real color is being brought right back in, it does a lot. See that? Let's get some of the wing back, some color. I just like doing this just to make it cleaner. And giving a highlight, an outline of the highlight. Just so it's clear. No other reason. See that? Looks more finished like this. Down looks nice. Thank you, Flame. For those of y'all just joining, please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subbed. That way I can continue to grow this channel, please. All right, so let me add some shine to the eye, and I think that's it, guys. Shine right there. Now, you can kind of drag the white down, just like this, how I'm doing. Just the very edge of it. And it creates a mid-tone. And touch up the white at the very end. Once again, guys, there's a groove here, so just bear with me. It's that much more difficult when there's grooves. Anyways, guys, I think that's it, man. I think that is it. It's the best chalk rubber duck that you guys will probably see on a live. But if you guys liked it, please hit the subscribe button. Let me know how I did. Comment who you want to see next. And we can get that going. Anyways, guys, if you liked it, please hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about this channel, and I will see you on the next one. Make a super hot cheek. I don't understand. You're doing great. Thank you, Bracelet Vibes. You're a great artist. Thank you. Okay. But I'll show you some of the ones I've done. Let me give you a final view of the rubber duck. I found Waldo, Pikmin, Ferb, an eagle, Courage, some that washed out by the rain, Perry, someone commented the platypus earlier, and then Doraemon. Anyways, guys, if you like any of these, I do go live a lot. As you can see, all these are individual lives. Please hit the subscribe button, share my lives whenever I go live, turn on notifications so that you can be notified when I go live, and tell your friends about my channel. Love y'all. Be safe. Thanks for watching.